That day, the sister-in-law went to see Anna. She told her, "Your husband is not dead. Otherwise, why is there no death certificate?" But Anna had seen with her own eyes how he was murdered, so she didn't believe a single word. While she was working, Anna suddenly received a call from her former comrade in arms. "Baka, the red car is only 1.5 kilometers away from you." Anna immediately flew the helicopter to chase it and soon located the red car. But at that moment, the car drove into a dense forest. Anna instantly lost track of it and had no choice but to return to the ground. Following the location she remembered, she continued the pursuit, and shortly after, she saw the car again. But the next moment, she tripped over something and fell to the ground. When she got up, she saw investigator Carrie, known for exposing dark cases. It turned out he had been following her the whole time. Carrie took Anna to a cabin and said, "Your sister, who is already dead, was in contact with me." Anna quickly asked what connection there was between her sister's death and her husband's death. Carrie replied, "She found many confidential documents from your mother-in-law's family." Anna insisted on knowing what they had discovered, and Carrie said, "Those documents mention a medication with very serious side effects and no effectiveness at all. If there are any updates, I'll call you." Meanwhile, the police investigation progressed. In a camera near the place where Sen was killed, they identified the motorcyclists involved and obtained the motorcycle's license plate. That same night, Anna went to see another former comrade, Baka. She told him that her husband, who had just been buried, had reappeared, and that the weapon used to kill her husband and her sister was the same. Baka also suspected that the footage of the husband on the camera was old. That camera had been installed after the burial by the sister-in-law, and the clothes he wore in the recording were nowhere to be found now. Baka said, "Without a death certificate, it cannot be proven that he is dead." But Anna firmly stated, "He is dead, for sure." At nightfall, Anna had a dream. She dreamed of her wedding day with Sen. Suddenly, knocking on the door woke her up. It was Baka. He had come to check whether there were surveillance or listening devices in the house. But after scanning the Wi-Fi network, he discovered that recently only Anna's phone had been connected. Inspector Dick returned to Anna's house with photos of the motorcyclists from that night. He asked her to identify them and said they already had several suspects. Anna replied that she couldn't clearly see their faces that night. At that moment, Anna noticed Dick's hand was constantly shaking. While she was full of doubts, Dick explained it was a side effect of medication. At that moment, Anna realized something. Everything should start with investigating that SD card. Anna remembered that the nanny had first hidden at her mother-in-law's house, so she pretended to be interested in her whereabouts and took the opportunity to place a tracker in the nanny's husband's car. Meanwhile, Dick was preparing to arrest one of the motorcyclists. Seeing the police, the man ran away. Dick and his assistant split up to chase him. The suspect climbed onto the rooftop, and it was very difficult for Dick to catch up. Dick said, "This is dangerous here. I'm here to help you. You need to cooperate. Let's talk somewhere safe." The man quickly replied, "I don't know anything about any murder." Dick responded, "You were there when Sen was killed." The man defended himself. "I was only watching from outside." Dick immediately asked who the other two people who committed the robbery were. The man said, "They're called Rambo and a friend of his." Dick tried to persuade him to come up, but the next moment he started to lose balance and almost fell from the rooftop. The suspect tried to help him, and just as they were about to grab each other, an accident happened. The man lost his balance and fell from the top. The evaluation of Dick's conduct would take a few hours. Meanwhile, suspended from his position, he could only wait for the investigation. But Dick was a very responsible inspector. He checked the system and found information about Rambo. Taking advantage of when he went to the bathroom, he restrained him and immediately asked what had happened that night. Rambo, in pain, said, "I only stole the phone and the bag." Dick demanded, "Who ordered you to kill Zen?" Rambo quickly replied, "Neither I nor my companions killed anyone." Realizing the killer was someone else, Dick froze. At that moment, Anna's phone received a notification. The nanny's car was on the move.